done research on land, in the water, on the water, in the air, and he studied all the different animals, their techniques and so on. Then he looked at the yoga systems which are currently available, and you may know there are different types: Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Nad Yoga, and so on. Many different types of yoga, probably more than 1,000 different types. According to the classical yoga philosophy, there are 84,000 species in the world, and each of them have their own particular yoga. This is the concept. So for humans, the yoga systems that existed when Swamiji was doing the research were found not to be suitable for modern people. They're not suitable in several points of view. Firstly, the classical yoga requires 2 or 3 hours of practice every day to achieve the stated results. Secondly, the classical yoga, especially Hatha Yoga, requires a reasonably flexible body and being able to do the various twists and bend movements. Thirdly, most people nowadays don't have the resources to be able to study, let's say, even 10 systems, even though there's more than 100 different systems, even within yoga, maybe more than 1,000 different variations and so on. So people don't have the resources or perhaps the skill or perhaps the inclination to do all that study. So that's another factor. And another factor is also that a person required a lot of practice before achieving a simple result. So Swamiji has considered all of that, and he's designed and invented a yoga system where you don't need much time, so it's suitable for ordinary people. You don't need to know about how to do the research, you don't need to have the equipment or whatever to do the research. He's already done the research and made the final decision. In terms of timescales, we can achieve relatively good results much quicker than the classical yoga and other systems. And also the system is suitable for everyone. Whereas if you look at the classical yoga, some yogas are suitable for people with, let's say, flexible body, others are suitable for people who are okay with mind and meditation, or with music, or with various other different types of yoga. This one is like a foundation yoga. It shows the fundamentals, it builds the fundamentals, so that the fundamentals which are established, you need maybe 2 or 3 years practice to build the fundamentals. Once you've established those, then you can choose any of the classical yoga systems and you'll be successful, automatically, naturally. Whereas if you tried classical yoga without having the fundamentals, then in the worst case you will cause some damage, especially with the Hatha Yoga, which have the extreme bending and twisting movements. So, in this session we are showing the crocodile exercises invented by Swamidev Murtiji on the abdomen. Although we showed on the back in the first session, this course today is actually the original, based on the crocodiles, based on the movement of the crocodiles, on the analysis, how they move, how they function. He gave the example that even if a crocodile swallows a stone this big by accident with the food, some pebbles might get in, because of the movement, research and studied nature, got all the good techniques, and designed this system for us, for ordinary people. We don't have to be a master or anything. Okay, so Emmet has kindly agreed to be the demonstration person. So, well, previously, in previous videos, I've tried to demonstrate and talk at the same time, which was, it didn't turn out very well as a video, but hopefully this will turn out better. So, the first thing to learn is the hand position. This is not from Star Trek. It's only the first finger. So open your thumb and first finger together, only right hand. And then place it over the wrist like this. Over. So a bit more. So like this. Now start here. And just circle in. The other way. Yeah, that's it. Good. So this is the basic position for the hands. And if you lie down, or no, when you lie down, you want your chin to rest on the V shape here. Okay, good. So this is the basic position for the crocodile exercises on the abdomen. You might say there's no connection with crocodiles, but the word crocodile comes from the research rather than how it looks. So first is to learn the fish relaxation, which is to lift the legs and the shoulders, including the arms, a little bit, and then slowly put it back. And lift, and back, and lift, and back. Okay. Initially, we don't want to do it too quickly. As you're doing the lifting and so on, you want your chin here also, so shift. You want your chin here. Yeah, that's it, good. So that's the basic relaxation exercise between each of the exercises. Okay? So fish relaxation. I'm jumping ahead, but if you lift only 1 inch, so same as before, but only a tiny bit, and then just drop. Lift, only a tiny bit, and then drop. We have to approach this carefully so you don't either bite your tongue or demolish your teeth or something. So always start it very gently. So try again. A tiny lift and drop. And again, X-ray vision. If you look through the body, you'll see there's a tiny vibration going through the whole body, and that causes the relaxation as we go through the session. So this is only a very quick explanation. I'll do a detailed explanation as we all are doing the exercises. This is only to show you the feet position and the rotation. So, first exercise, bring your feet, bring your toes like this underneath. Yeah, that's good. And then push in there and make the legs straight. Yeah. And then don't worry about the breathing. We'll come on to that later. But basically, the back of the feet, or heels rather, and the back of the head, so crown of the head. Think in those terms. Don't think in terms of the front of the face or the toes. So as your head goes to the right, so now think in terms of the head. So head, back of the head goes to the right, and the back of the feet go to the left. Yeah, stay there. So if you imagine here, the spinal cord, we've got this twist. Okay, then reverse the twist. So now we have this twist. A bit further? Yeah. Okay, then come to the neutral position. So that's the Second exercise is with the feet together and legs straight. And then this time we will do a breathing. So breathe in, hold the breath, and then just do one routine. So head right, feet left, and then head left. Yeah, that was right. That was correct. Not too confusing. Okay, that's enough. And then relax, and then we would do the fish relaxation 3 times. So lift a tiny bit, legs and drop gently. As you get more experience, then you can drop as you like. But in the beginning, just get the technique without releasing too quickly. Okay, next, you can see my feet. Right ankle on top of left ankle. So again, we want the feet go in, legs straight, shoulders stay relatively stable. You don't move the shoulders in this exercise. And then same again, so head, back of the head goes to the right, and hips this way, and then reverse. So back of the head to the left, back of the feet. So if you remember in the old days when you had washing by hand, suppose you had a long towel here, then you imagine squeeze this way and this way. It's the same action. So Sarji explained that in this kind of twist, there is no extreme bending one way or the other, like the classical yoga. This is very natural. You can relax, do the fish relaxation. For beginners, maybe you only do a few degrees on each side. For intermediate, you can do a bit more twist. For advanced, which I could do at one point, where the head comes 90 degrees this way and the hips go 90 degrees the other way. So you get 180 degree twist. But that's the maximum. Oh, actually there was someone who could do more, but we won't go into that. He had a super flexible. So he actually managed 1.5 times somehow. Okay, so different feet position as we go through the course. So next one would be left ankle on top. But it's the same exercise, and we're just showing quickly, so we'll move on to the next one. And in the next one, it's the right, if you can see this, like this. Right ankle on top, right, yeah, toes. So basically the first 2 toes